I want you guys to go to the comments right now and tell me a thing that you guys miss from the 80s. If you grew up in the 80s, we all know it's the best era of all time. Tell me something that you forget. Tell me something that you miss about it, that you could bring back if you could. Good evening, my name is Adam and welcome on in to the show. Hope you guys are doing great today. Today we're going to be checking out 13 things that you've forgotten about when you grew up in the 80s. I don't think that's right. 13 things only those who grew up in the 80s remember, is what I'm trying to say. I'm glad you're here. If we haven't met yet, we have now. You want to subscribe? Probably not, but it'd be great if you do. We're on the road to 300k. Like the video too if you can, if you have thumbs or fingers, or you can do it with anything. A toenail. Let's go.
Cabbage Patch Kids.
The what?
The Cabbage Patch Kids craze swept through the 80s like wildfire.
What is this?
These chubby cheek dolls, each with a unique name and adoption.
Well, they look like the lawyers from like, you know, like the judges even from like the flipping 1800s, man. Look at this guy's hair.
Certificate were the must-have toy of the decade.
Oh, nah.
Parents battled in stores to get one for their kids,
No.
and owning one made you the star of the playground.
I guarantee you guys had them. Who in here had a Cabbage Patch Kid? They look a bit terrifying, man.
14. Scratch and sniff stickers. Few things were more exciting than collecting scratch and sniff stickers.
Huh?
From fruity scents to oddball smells like pizza or popcorn.
Wait, why is that really cool? That's awesome. You just scratched it and then you sniffed it.
Like pizza or popcorn, these stickers turned notebooks into sensory experiences. Trading them with friends at school was a big deal.
What
and having
the
the rarest
flip?
ones in your collection was a badge of honor.
Oh, that's
15.
crazy.
Lisa Frank school supplies.
What's this?
Lisa Frank brought rainbows, unicorns, and dolphins into the classroom. Her vibrant, glittery designs decorated folders, notebooks, and pencil cases, turning ordinary school supplies into works of art. Every kid who owned Lisa Frank gear felt like they were bringing a little bit of magic to their school day. 16. Garbage Pail Kids. Gross, hilarious, and totally addictive, Garbage Pail Kids trading cards were the anti-Cabbage Patch Kids, featuring
How have we went so backwards, man? Look how fun these
characters
look.
like Adam Bomb and Leaky Lindsay. These collectible cards
Leaky
combined
Lindsay.
grotesque humor with clever puns. Trading them at school or hiding them from teachers was a rite of passage for 80s kids.
John Ken.
17. Polaroid camera.
Oh, nah. They are elite. Look how just aesthetically pleasing they are, bro. Bring them back. The photographs that these give had so much character in them, man. So much life in photographs. Cameras today are too good. I know that sounds stupid, but they're too good, man.
In the 80s, Polaroid cameras were pure magic. Snap a photo, hear the whirring sound, and watch the image slowly develop before your eyes.
Awesome.
Whether capturing family moments or goofy selfies with friends, Polaroids were an instant hit. Shaking the picture while it developed, that was just part of the fun. 18. Waterbeds.
Oh, no.
In the 80s, a waterbed
They can
was
stay
the
in the
ultimate status symbol. These wavy mattresses were seen as futuristic and luxurious. And
Yo, I'm gonna say something, right? I'm just accept it and just come on. We're all adults here, okay? We're all adults. Let's just. But you know when you know, on a waterbed though. How's that work? Aren't you like floating all over the place? I don't know. Something tells me that it wouldn't be great.
Kids loved the novelty of bouncing on them. Sure, they were hard to move and prone to leaks, but having one made you feel like you were living in the lap of 80s luxury. 19. Friendship pins. Friendship pins were tiny works of art made from colorful beads strung onto safety
they
pins.
really are pins?
Kids would decorate their shoelaces or
cool.
backpacks with them, exchanging them with friends as
Bring
a
them
sign
back.
of loyalty. Simple yet meaningful, they were a creative way to show someone you cared in the 80s. 20. Slap bracelets.
Oh my god, I remember
Few
these.
accessories were as exciting as slap bracelet. Made from flexible metal covered in colorful fabric, they straightened out until you slapped them onto your wrist, where
Cool.
they curled snugly into place. They came in endless patterns and colors and were so popular that many schools banned them for being distracting. We're halfway
Does stuff like this even get made anymore?
through our trip back to the 80s. Which memory has stood out for you so far? Was it the arcade games or those iconic
Well, I don't have any
Walkmans?
memories from the 80s,
Let me
but
know
I
in the
have
comments
seen those
below.
before.
And if you're loving this nostalgic journey, don't forget to like the video and
We
stick
will.
around. There's more to come. 21. Viewmaster. The Viewmaster was like a tiny portal to another world.
What?
You'd pop in a reel, peer through the lenses, and click the lever to cycle through 3D images of everything from cartoons to famous landmarks. It was a simple yet magical way to explore, and every 80s kid
Oh my
had their
goodness,
favorite
man,
reel.
that looks so
22.
sick.
Caboodles. Every 80s girl needed a caboodles. These pastel-colored plastic organizers, originally inspired by tackle boxes, held everything from makeup to hair accessories.
Surely we could have come up with a better name than a caboodle.
With compartments and trays that flipped open, they were stylish, functional, and absolutely essential for keeping your collection of scrunchies and glitter eyeshadow in order. 23. Glow worms.
Oof.
Glow worms were the perfect bedtime.
I feel like movies have rotted my brain into thinking that all teddy bears and all these little things are all terrifying. I think they're all scary, bro.
Companion. These
I don't know.
Soft, cuddly toys had a face that lit up when you squeezed them, creating a comforting glow for kids afraid of the dark. Whether you hugged it to sleep or used it as a nightlight, glow worms were a beloved 80s treasure. 24. E.T. craze. After E.T. the extraterrestrial captured hearts in 1982, the world went E.T. crazy. From plush toys to lunchboxes and Reese's Pieces, E.T.'s favorite...
E.T. came out in 1982. I mean, it makes it sound being in this video. For some reason, I thought it was 90s.
Snack. His influence was everywhere.
Kids
reenacted the famous bike flying scene and repeated Phone Home endlessly. E.T. wasn't just a movie, he was a phenomenon. 25. Mall culture. The mall was the place to be in the 80s. It wasn't just about shopping. It was where you hung out with friends, grabbed food court snacks, and browsed the latest tapes or records. From neon-lit storefronts to arcade corners, malls were the social hubs of the decade and defined...
It makes me sad to see this, you know. Because we have regressed as a society so much. Like, these people just look alive. See, today, if you done the same video today, everyone's walking around like this, looking at their phone, man. Everyone's walking around, clicking their thumbs on something. They're there, the body is there, but the mind is in somewhere else on the online world. Look at everyone just being here in the moment.
Age life. 26. The MTV boom. When MTV launched in 1981, it changed pop culture forever. Music videos became an art form, and kids were glued to their screens watching icons like Madonna, Michael Jackson, and...
Video killed the radio star, isn't it? Video killed him. Wait, what is it? Video killed the radio star. I mean, that's the only one that really makes sense, to be fair.
Prince. With its bold logo and I Want My MTV slogan, the channel became the heartbeat of 80s music and style.
Yes, it did.
27. Hair crimpers. Straight hair? Not in the 80s. Hair crimpers turned ordinary locks into zigzagged waves, creating a bold and funky look that matched the decade's energy. Paired with teased bangs and lots of hairspray, crimped hair was a go-to style for school dances, concerts, and everyday flair. 28. Paper fortune tellers.
Oh my god, man.
Style for school dances, concerts, and everyday flair. 28.
These were elite. We still use them in our school, man. Oh my goodness, these used to blow my mind.
Paper fortune tellers.
Never knew how to make them.
Paper fortune tellers were the DIY fun of the 80s. You'd fold a piece of paper into a little contraption that predicted your future, like who you'd marry or how many kids you'd have. Kids would decorate them with bright colors and silly outcomes, making every recess a fortune-telling adventure. 29. The Oregon Trail. Computer class in the 80s wasn't complete without the Oregon Trail. This educational game taught kids about pioneer life, though most just tried to avoid dying of dysentery. Hunting for food and crossing rivers became serious challenges, making this pixelated journey an unforgettable part of growing up. 30. Choose your own adventure books.
Cool.
Reading became interactive with choose your own adventure books.
Oh, it's like D&D.
You controlled the story, making decisions that led to wildly different outcomes. Sometimes success, sometimes disaster. These books were thrilling and unpredictable, giving kids the feeling of being in charge of their own epic tales.
It kind of is like D&D.
Koosh balls. Koosh balls were simple, yet endlessly entertaining. Made of soft, rubbery strands, they were perfect for fidgeting, tossing, or catching. Their unique texture and bright colors made them a must-have toy in the late 80s, loved for their versatility and fun design. 32. Hacky sack. The hacky sack was a staple of 80s recess and hangouts. This small, bean-filled ball challenged kids to keep it in the air using only their feet. Whether you were a solo player or part of a circle, it was a test of coordination, patience, and pure 80s cool. 33. Troll dolls.
You see what I mean?
These tiny figurines with crazy, colorful...
You see what I mean? There's no way you're looking at that thinking that's cute. That is flipping horrifying.
Hair became a massive hit.
Get it out of my face.
Kids collected them in every size and color, often decorating their desks or backpacks with them. Whether it was for good luck or just fun, troll dolls were a quirky part of 80s childhood. 34. Chia pets. Chichaya. These clay figurines that sprouted green hair were everywhere in the 80s. Whether it was a lamb, a human face, or even an
What
ET
the hell
design,
is
growing a
that?
chia pet was oddly satisfying. It was part decoration, part science project, and entirely unforgettable.
Is it alive?
35. Pogo balls. Pogo balls
How the
were
hell
a
can it grow?
balanced challenge that every 80s kid loved. You'd stand on the plastic
the
platform with a
flip is
rubber
that?
ball in the middle and bounce around like a kangaroo. It wasn't the easiest toy to master.
Oh
but
my
once you
God, I
did,
guarantee you
felt
now so many people
unstoppable.
broke their leg on that.
36. Milk carton missing kid.
There's no way. There is no way. What? I mean, it's probably a good thing to do, but I've never seen anything like this in my life.
In the 80s, milk cartons became a stark reminder of real-world issues, featuring
What?
pictures of missing children to raise awareness. While sobering, these images were a common sight at breakfast
Jeez.
tables, sparking conversations about safety and community. 37. Sweet
That is
Valley High
wild.
books. The Sweet Valley High series was the ultimate teen drama in book form. Following the lives of twins Jessica and Elizabeth Wakefield, these paperbacks explored high school crushes, rivalries, and adventures. Every 80s teen had at least one on their shelf, devouring the juicy stories after school. 38. Fanny packs.
Oh my God, the
Practical
fanny
and
packs.
stylish, fanny packs were the accessory of the 80s. Worn around the waist, they held everything from snacks to cassette tapes, freeing your hands for more important things like arcade games or roller skating. Bright
mean, they're
colors
effective,
and
man.
bold
You know, it's just the
patterns made them
name.
as much a
It's just a
fashion statement as a
strange name.
utility. At 39, sliding across floors in socks.
She still
Thanks
does,
to
still
Risky
do that.
Business and Tom Cruise, every kid in the 80s tried sliding across hardwood floors in their socks. It was the ultimate way to mimic movie coolness, and even if you crashed into furniture, it was totally worth it. 40. Peach Pit lip gloss. Every 80s girl had Peach Pit lip gloss.
What?
With its fruity scent and shiny finish, it was a must-have beauty accessory. These tiny pots of gloss were often shared among friends, making them both a style staple and a social connector. 41. Reebok pumps.
Look at
Reebok
those, man.
pumps
They
were
are
the ultimate
sick.
sneaker flex in the late 80s. With a little inflatable button on the tongue, you could pump up your shoes for a custom fit. They were expensive, but every kid who
Sorry,
had them
what?
felt like a basketball superstar. 42. Candy
Pump
cigarettes.
your shoes up.
Controversial but wildly popular, candy cigarettes were a cheeky way for kids
This is the most 80s thing I've ever seen. It's literally just giving kids practice time for when they actually grew up to buy real cigarettes. Like, who thought this would be a good idea, bro? Let's give kids practice time for cigarettes.
to mimic grown-ups. These chalky sticks often
I had
came
them.
with a red tip to look lit.
Yep.
While they wouldn't fly today, in the 80s they were a playground staple.
Used to have them.
43.
Used to have chocolate inside them.
Shrinky Dinks.
Drink it up.
Shrinky Dinks turned every kid into an artist. You color plastic sheets, cut them out, and bake them in the oven.
Damn.
Watching them curl and shrink into tiny hardened charms was magical, and kids
Wow.
proudly wore their creations on necklaces or keychains.
Okay.
44. Sit and spin.
Man, when the companies start getting so uncreative, like look at like this list we've seen here is crazy.
The Sit and Spin was a dizzying toy that provided endless fun. Kids would sit on the circular base, grip the handles,
It
and
makes me
spin
feel sick
themselves
even
into
looking
a
at it.
whirlwind of laughter. It was simple, silly, and perfect for burning off energy on a rainy day.
That looks fun.
45. Scratch-off lottery tickets. Even if you didn't play, scratch-off lottery tickets were everywhere in the 80s. Adults
days.
loved the thrill of scratching off the silver coating.
I don't
to
think I've
reveal
ever bought a
prizes.
scratch card in my life,
Kids would
Chuck.
often help, hoping
I
for
don't
a
think I've
win.
ever bought
It
one.
was an affordable excitement that filled convenience store counters.
Maybe this is my sign.
46. Bonkers Candy. Bonkers Candy was a chewy, fruity treat with a bold burst of flavor in the middle. The over-the-top commercials featuring collapsing walls and wild reactions made them a hit. They were short-lived, but left a lasting impression on anyone who tried them. 47. Big hair.
Big hair, bro.
The bigger, the
All right,
better.
guys,
Big
be
hair
honest. Who had the big hair? Come on. Let me know in the
ruled
comments.
With teased bangs, layers of hairspray, and crimped styles taking center stage. Whether you were at school, a concert, or prom, towering hair was a key part of the decade's bold
Jesus.
aesthetic. 48. Jolt Cola.
Why do I feel like I've
Marketed
heard of
as
that?
having all the sugar and twice the caffeine, Jolt Cola became the soda of choice for 80s kids looking for a sugar rush. Its rebellious branding and intense buzz made it a legend among gamers, students, and anyone pulling an all-nighter. 49. TV antennas.
Oh my goodness,
Before
yes.
cable, adjusting the rabbit ears on your TV was a common
Do you guys
struggle.
remember how? I know looking back now, it's funny. And it's like, oh, remember those days? It's bringing back. No, keep them away. You remember how frustrating it used to be to try and get a decent signal on your bloody TV and you're standing back doing this shit? Keep
Whether
them in the
you were
80s.
trying to catch the latest episode of Knight Rider or tuning into Saturday morning cartoons, finding the perfect angle was an art form and part of the 80s experience. 50. Bubble tape.
Oh, wow.
6 feet of bubble gum. For you, not them. Bubble tape made chewing gum fun with its unique dispenser and outrageous flavors. Kids loved pulling out long
pretty sure you
strips
can
to
still buy them
share
today.
or not, and seeing just how much they could chew at once. It was a sweet ending to the 80s. That wraps up our walk down memory lane. 50
Love it,
unforgettable
man. What a
things only
video.
80s kids will remember. Which one brought back?
Guys, from that video, what is one thing that you guys wish you could bring back, or something you wish, or something that you it brought so many memories back? Go to the comments. Let me know. Before you go, if you haven't yet, please leave a like on the video if you want to see more stuff like this, me reacting to stuff from the 80s. I would love it. And maybe subscribe to him before you go again. Just want to let you guys know that I stream over on Twitch. If you guys want to come and join the community on there, we react to stuff like this live on stream. We chat. We cohese. Have yourself a great evening. Goodbye.